We are alive! Yeah!
Press enter to enable the narrator.
Hi, Van. Kiss. I'll call you Van. I don't know how to pronounce your name. And I'll play Minecraft. Be doing worse than wolves. Worse than dragons. If you aren't familiar with worse than dragons, tune in tomorrow. Or watch any of my other streams. Wait, I'm playing vanilla Minecraft, the newest version. Fantastic. Did I pronounce it right? I had a pretty good spawn. But yeah, keep inventory on. I have instant respawn, so if I die, I just appear. Since when did the pigs turn into different colors? I had a lot of carbs before the stream. A lot of carbs. So, I'm currently going crazy with energy, bro. And I didn't have sugar either, I just had potatoes with it. Trying to find... Oh, there's a cave. Right there. I was about to say I was trying to find a cave so that I can find... Oh. Wanna know something? Night vision! But yeah, if you... I don't think you were one of the people that I saw on my other streams. Basically, Worse Than Dragons, it's probably the single hardest mod pack in all of Minecraft. If not the most difficult. And that's why I'm pretty crazy good at the early game. The main thing with Worse Than Dragons is you will probably die. In fact, it's almost certain. It's 99.97% chance of death in the first 3 days alone. You're supposed to survive 30. And it's not that it's a grind fest. No, it's not a grind fest. It's just that difficult. And also you don't get to have pets. So... So that's why I'm moving so fast. I'm simply just used to it. And again, if you read the chat, don't be afraid to chat, because it's a chat and chill stream. Just because I'm moving a lot doesn't mean I ain't paying attention to chat. Just because I don't have eyes on the camera doesn't mean I ain't paying attention. Yeah. Hey, you're the only one right now. If you want to start a conversation, now's your time. Or if you just want to watch me go crazy in Minecraft, then that's another option. My lunch was instant ramen and instant mashed potatoes with salt. That's the important part. It's salt. Did you know that in a McDonald's Big Mac, there is 400% of the daily recommended amount of sodium in just one Big Mac? According to the FDA and McDonald's. And sodium, excessive sodium, has been directly linked to high blood pressure, meaning your heart kind of just stops after a while because the pressure just keeps going. And And the McDonald's Big Mac, there's a reason why it's been memed to oblivion. The average American consumes way too much sodium. Guess we can't have salty food 4 days after eating large Macintosh. Now that would need to be you need to eat 4 apples in 1 day. That is how you eat a whole Macintosh. And Spix, grab the sodium. I am a high sodium gamer, especially when it comes to games like, well, mod packs like Worse Than Dragons. This is me doing low sodium, low cortisol. I can't play the funny low cortisol dance song because it's copyrighted, but if I could, I would. What even is cortisol? That's the stress hormone that, well, it's the stress hormone, the funny stress hormone that makes it possible for you to wake up in the morning. And the joke behind high and low cortisol is that there's less stress when you've got low cortisol. There's way more stress. Nope, fuck that. God damn. But yeah, anyway, high cortisol, that's basically what the joke behind that is. It's quite literal. You're too stressed, and that is bad for the heart. However, low cortisol, that is generally pretty good for your heart. So, the joke behind the high and low cortisol... What the fuck is he done? Huh. They added fireflies finally! Yeah, the joke behind the high and low cortisol is that League gamers, League of Legends, they have high cortisol. And if you've ever played League at least once, you would know why. Okay, so it makes people stressed. So should I remove whatever gland makes it? No! And again, it's because it makes you wake up. And if you can't wake up, that defeats the whole point of having low cortisol. And cortisol also helps when you're actually in a dangerous situation and you need to lock the fuck in. Because cortisol, it helps fuel, like, your fight or flight response. That's what it is mostly used for. And if you get rid of the gland that makes cortisol, that means you literally are not operating at not even near 100% of your capacity. So cortisol in the wrong situations is bad. But in the right... Nope, fuck that. But in the right situations, it is a game changer. That's why humans evolved cortisol. Hold on, I gotta lock in. Mine now. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I forgot about that. Come on. Come on. I wanna play Uno Musume in Minecraft. Yay. Wait, anyways. fact, it is an actual strategy in Minecraft speedrunning to throw 2 ender eyes at different angles, do trigonometry in your head, and then find the end portal area using that. And how it works, how the math works, is you gotta find an axis, right? And then throw the ender pearl, the ender eye, and then find the angle that you fire the ender eye at. So let's line myself up with this axis. What you want to do is, let's say the ender eye goes like that angle, right? You use the angle that from the axis you are aiming at. So the red and blue, those are the 2 axes that you want to pay attention to. You find the angle, and then once you find that angle, you move a little bit, and then you do the same thing, and let's say the ender eye went that way. That means that the end stronghold is roughly over there-ish.